Hello, beautiful Patreons. I know I'm in your face. I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to get too close, right? I made this little video just for you guys because you're my Patreons and you are awesome. So we're going to be talking about something super radical that happened to me this week. And of course, I'm going to, because I'm creating a new channel. It's going to be the Lavender Lily channel, which is going to be all about manifesting. Everything that has to do with manifesting. So with that being said, it's happy new moon energy. And I shared with you guys, I did a live where I talked a lot about this and, I answered questions and I talked about the 369 and all that goody. But I have a little phrase for you that's going to knock your socks off. So I have like 50 journals, notebooks, and each one of them, like, this is for scripting, this is for this book, that is for that book. Like, I try to organize everything. Thank God that I wrote it again. So on July 25th, so this was a couple days ago, and I did the test. I don't remember where I heard this. I know I wrote it down, but I can't find that. So, but I want to share it with you. The point is, I love to share this stuff with you because it's really cool. So the quote is, "How can my day get better than this?" And what happens is you want to first start with a gratitude. Example, today is an amazing new moon energy. And I just created a live video and I got a lot of feedback. My beautiful supporters were online. They were asking me questions. They made me feel really good because in the beginning of the video, I didn't have any views. Nobody was on. Nobody was commenting. All of a sudden, everybody showed up. I got a lot of support. I got a lot of viewers. Everybody was commenting. How can my day get better than this? Just how can my day get better than this? So I did that test, and something crazy happened. So the first thing that happened was I had to go to the mail. My husband tells me, "Hey babe, I'm really tired because he's working a lot." He goes, "Can you please check the mail?" And I was like, "I don't feel like going," but he's like, "I have stuff in the mail and I think you do too." So I was like, "Okay," and I'll take advantage and I'll throw out the trash. So I went, because we only do like little bags of trash. I don't like to keep trash in the house. Very important for negative energy. Don't keep trash in your house. So I grabbed the small bags of trash and I took my little bag since there was mail, stuff in the mail, and Spirit says, "Go out, one way." Because where my building is, we have two different ways to get out. We had like two different like exits to go down. So I went, down the way that Spirit shared with me. And as I'm going out, you can hear the birds and they're like singing. And it's like I connect a lot with nature. So Spirit knows to connect with me with nature. And I felt really good. And I was like, wow, this just feels really good. And I'm affirming, I'm doing my affirmations, and I'm just connecting with Spirit. I'm just like, and I go throw out the garbage, and it just felt really, really good. And when I'm coming back, I was gonna go back the same way I came, right? Spirit's like, "Go that way." And then I'm saying, because there were pressure cleans. So I was like, "Spirit, I can't go through there. They're pressure cleaning." Spirit's like, "Go that way." So, and of course I cried because I'm an emotional person. So I went through the way Spirit says, and there's this huge, beautiful tree. Huge, massive, beautiful tree. All of a sudden, this butterfly that was bigger than my hand just comes at me and it just starts circling me, and it's just like this butterfly was dancing with me, and it was just like I was like emotional, I was giddy, I was filled with happiness, and I was like, and I declared that, "Thank you, I'm super grateful for this moment, I absolutely loved it." Oh wait, because that's why I wanted my journal, because Spirit told me to take my phone. And I didn't. I was like, why am I going to take my phone? I was going to go throw out the garbage, check the mail. Why would I take my phone, right? If I would have had the phone, I would have taken a picture of the butterfly. I would have shown it to you all, right? But I didn't, because I didn't listen to Spirit. At least I listened and I got that experience. So, of course, I could have stayed there and danced with her for a little while, because she was just She didn't leave. She was all around me. She was everything. She paused on the floor for a little while, and she got right back up. I mean, it was, and I'm talking about this. This butterfly was like massive, beautiful yellow. She had blues and blacks and red. I mean, she was like an artist created her. You know, of course, our beautiful master, our creator created her. So I was in a very dreamy state, and I wrote the 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 most beautiful butterfly danced with me. I felt so blessed, dreamy. I So I and I wrote about my phone, and then I repeat it. How can my day get better than this? How can my day get better than this? I'm so grateful. Everything is unraveling. This butterfly was surreal, beautiful. I'm filled with love, with high frequency vibration. Just how can my day get better than this? And I go upstairs, and all of a sudden, I'm creating my scripting for my clients, and of course I'm doing stuff for myself, and creating the content that I want to create. I'm talking about the testimonials. I'm getting testimonials. I'm literally getting my clients saying, Daisy, I scripted this happened. Daisy, I scripted it. Like, different clients are all emailing, which they usually send me their melts, and today they're sending me their manifestations. So everything feels so good, and I was super happy, and I got the name for my new channel. Because I've been asking, what am I going to call my new channel? I don't want it to be like I mean, it's going to be all manifesting, but I didn't know what to call it. And they literally said Lavender Lily, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do the LL. And then I look. Now, mind you, the clock in my kitchen is off. It's like ahead, like 10-15 minutes. And I happened to look at it, and it said 333. And then the clock on my phone, 15 minutes later, I happened to look at it, 333. So I was like, okay, Spirit is showing me that what I'm working on is going to do really, really great. And then I was short for something. And I was like, how am I going to do this? My clients don't owe me money. I wasn't, I didn't know. All of a sudden, my husband gets home and says, hey, babe, guess what? I have X amount of money for you. And it was more than what I needed. So again, I said it, how can my day get better than this? And it was just very flowing energy. It was, like I can't, here's of course, this is kind of like me playing with the two L's. I'm going to do the logo and see how it pans out. I'm going to probably paint it and stuff. I just want it to be like really pretty, and just kind of like everything fell together. My scripting, the day, and it was like, and you're probably like, well, that's nothing, like nothing crazy happened. I was like, to me it is, because a bill that I was kind of short on, because the point is that, where I'm at, I don't want to touch my savings. I just want to focus on what I have, because I want to keep adding to my cushion. That's kind of very, very important to me. And that was awesome. That was completely awesome. So I wanted to share that with you. And maybe by the time I load this video, I'll do how can I get better than this printable for you guys to really amplify on that energy. Now, with that being said, let us okay. So this is your printable. This is the one that I emailed you, and that I put on Patreon. Sorry, I had a moment. So I want to share some magic with you. Here we go. Like, where's my stuff? All right, so I talked a lot about this on the live. So the live does have a lot of information. If you want to go back to the live and take your little I recommend that you get a notebook, especially now it's back to school. Notebooks are like 20 cents. I recommend that you go and you buy at least 10 notebooks that you're going to use throughout the year, because so much information is going to come at you and you're going to be wanting to use the best, scripting techniques and the ones that best work for you. So now what I do is, we're working on August 28th, 2022. So I will write 5 things that I want to occur in the month of August. And you could write them any way you want them. You could write most important to least important, or you could write as you remember the things that you want to manifest in the month of August. And let's say, for example, let me think. Let's write about my journal. Scripting journal sells 100 copies. Now, maybe you're thinking, oh, that's a little, that's not a lot. And the reason I'm just kind of showing you an example. I kind of have already what I want to do. It's really important that you don't share your script. It's really important that you don't share this with anybody. Something that I've noticed is that when I share certain things on my channel, I do have people that, they send envy and jealousy. And believe it or not, that's all vibrations. I want people to amplify my scripting, just like I amplify my scripting for my clients. So I don't want people to look at, oh, Daisy already has, makes this much money. She, I should be, so when they do that, they're bringing my energy down and my levels down. So I don't share. So this is really important for you guys to know. You don't share what you are working on. You don't share your manifestations until they have manifested. Okay. So then I would write August 28th, 2022. Dear, and I used Walt as my last example. Dear Walt Disney, something extraordinary happened to me today. I just found out that my scripting journal sold over 100 copies. Now, you notice how I roll over? Because because what if Spirit wants to send me 1,000,000 copies, 1,000 copies, whatever copies? What if something happens, especially that this new moon energy, while I'm sharing this with you, is really, really powerful energy. So you really want to hone in on the super manifesting things, right? I just found out that my scripting journal sold over 100 copies. That was amazing. Because my journal royalties, now I'm making this shit up, okay, are $5. Right? So if my journal royalties are $5 and I sold 100 copies, I have made, if I sold over 100 copies, I have made, my math could be wrong, but if I sold 100 copies at $5 a pop, I have made $5,000, right? 100 times 5 is 5,000. Maybe I'm far-fetching it. I can't look at a calculator right now and my brain is dead, but you want to be precise on your math and everything that you're adding, okay? So take your calculator out, make the math. Okay. royalties. If I sold over 100 copies, I have made 5,000. I have made over, again, I want to amplify. I made over $5,000 from this beautiful, inspirational scripting journal. And then I'm going to bless my clients, because my clients believe in me to buy over 100 copies of my journal. So then I will say, I am so grateful that the emails are pouring in from the blessings and manifestations my clients are already witnessing. Wow, this month of August 2022 has truly been an inspiration. I felt so great. I even weighed myself on August 20th, 2022, and found that I lost a few pounds. And then you start adding all the 5 things, 3 things, whatever it is that you're working on, you start to add them. And you could add dates. August 20th, I weighed myself and I lost a couple of pounds. August, and of course, I'm writing like it's August 28th and I'm sharing about what's my big thing. My big thing is that I sold 100 copies of my scripting journal and I made $5,000. That's my big thing. That's, something that I want to amplify, so I'm sharing it. And then I'll add like little things. My husband was so proud of me that he took me on a romantic date. We went to outright Disney Springs and enjoyed seaside margaritas and a nice, quiet, romantic dinner. I didn't write a date for that. I left it open. So you don't have to always write a date. You could add the little things and leave it open, because that way I'm giving this energy and vibration to give that idea to my husband. And this is something that I want to share with you guys. When you're scripting for other people, you're not messing with their free will. Okay? It's just like my love spells. It's an influence. It's an enhancement. It's hey, ooh, I got an idea. Why don't I take Daisy out on a date? She loves those margaritas that they make at Disney Springs. Maybe I'll surprise her. So I'm just putting that vibration out there. Just like when you say that you like this or that, or you put it on an Amazon wish list. It doesn't mean that you're telling people that they have to buy this for you. You're simply adding that to your wish list because you're a great person, and one of your subscribers or friends or family, hey, let me go to Sally's Amazon and she has this. I've done this for my clients. My clients, I'll go into their Amazon wish list and I will buy a book for them or a little thing for them that I feel that will amplify their spirituality. This is something I do all the time. And it could have been that my client decided, oh my God, I really want that book, but it's freaking $30. I don't have the money to buy that right now. And I do that because the vibration put us together. It's synchronized. Doesn't mean that he or she made me do that for them. It means that yes, they asked for that and spoke it into existence. And then I felt that connection. I felt that vibration and I did it. So just like I speak my husband taking me on a romantic date, I speak that into vibration. And you could do this for anything. I also loved that my husband's foot is so much better. It is actually almost healed. It was a miraculous I don't say healing. You're supposed to go flow. It's just it's gonna be different when I'm sharing this with you. I'll say a miraculous. It just healing doesn't sound good. I just can't think. I'm tired. A miraculous healing. When you start to write, you're writing. Think about you're writing a letter to someone you look up to someone you connect with, to someone that inspires you. And like again, it could be anyone. Once this is done, I will close it with, "It is so. With love, Daisy." Ta-da! I have my letter. And I'm going to put it by my bed. And then, before I go to bed, I'm going to look at it. "Dear Walt Disney, I just found out that my scripting journal..." No, dear Walt Disney, something extraordinary happened to me today. Of course, I write all my stuff, so... I just found out that my scripting journal sold over 100 copies. That was amazing because my journal's royalties are $5. Sold over 100 copies. I have made over $5,000 from this beautiful, inspirational scripting journal. Make sure you write neat because then, like me, you can't understand the shit that you wrote. I'm so grateful that the emails are... I am so grateful that the emails are pouring in from the blessings and manifestations my clients are already witnessing. I love to bless people in my scripting. I will bless my children. I will bless my clients, especially the ones that I'm really close to. I will bless strangers that I happen to come across for X amount of reasons. You know, I like to add them into this, you know, even if I don't know if they were blessed, even if I don't know that what I scripted for happened, I feel this divine vibration that I know that I did something good. I'm giving, I'm sharing, I'm, you know, expanding my manifesting horizon and touching the lives of others. And if the reason why I'm so passionate about this is because we could change the world through scripting. You could start scripting about something that is really close to your heart, you know, for the dolphins, for, you know, the oxygen, for everybody having clean water, you know, whatever it is that you're passionate about, you want to add that, you know, into your scripting and know that this is going to bring a vibration and it's going to influence other people to do something about it. Even if you can do, even if what you're doing is just scripting, that it has already occurred. And then that just puts this into vibration to enhance over the right people that will be touched by this. And then I felt so great. I even weighed myself on August 20th, 2022 and found out that I lost a few pounds. My husband was so proud of me that he took me on a romantic date. We went to Disney Springs and enjoyed seaside margaritas and had quiet romantic dinner. I also I also loved that my husband's foot is so much better. It is actually almost healed. It was a miraculous healing. course I would have, when you flow, but it doesn't matter. Even if I would have written that way, it's all about healing. My husband's, because he's having an issue with his foot. So it's almost healed. It's, this is a process. It's working. It's coming about, and it's going to bring that. It's going to take him either to the doctor or to the right medicine, just that vibration. It is so. That means that it is so, that everything that I wrote here is real, has manifested, will be part of my reality, because I just declared it. I wrote about it. I confirmed it. So now the universe has to give this to me. It's a promise. It's a contract. This is being said and done. And then with love, Daisy, because this is my life. This is what I'm manifesting. All right. So, and then you have this next to you. I like to read it to myself because I like to voice that energy. And throughout the day, you could do your how amazing, or what was the saying? Again, I'm going to try to make a printable for that. How can my day get better than this? And you could say, how can my month get better than this? It has been an extraordinary month. So many magical things have happened. Your scripting is written, but it's also voiced. Another magical thing that I'm going to be sharing very soon is about scripting with the elements, and you're gonna absolutely love that. So there's so many different techniques, and this, my friends, this is what you want to work on during this beautiful new moon energy. I'm losing my voice, people. All right, so I think I've shared enough with you all. I sent you love. I send you passion. Happy new moon energy, and I will talk to you soon.